Greetings, friends, and thank you for watching this video. Oh man, lots has been going on. I've got a huge announcement to make. I'm very excited. It's really good to see you again, and let's get to it. Here we go. Welcome everybody. If you have no idea who I am or why YouTube may have suggested me being here, my name is David, and I've been doing this YouTube thing for quite some time. I am an INFJ, and I'm a weirdo, and it's totally cool. And I am also a published author. That's my big announcement right now, is that this book is in my hand, and it's finished, and it has pages, and it kind of smells like a book, which is good. And it's nice. People, it's really nice. It's nice to see something physical that was just in my messed up brain for the longest period of time. So I wanted to talk a little bit about what this feels like as an INFJ, really. And it's weird. I gotta be honest. It's kind of surreal having a physical manifestation of your thoughts and ideas and all of that hard work in something that's just 5 by 8 and sits in the palm of your hand. And so when well, the first thing I did was I ordered a couple of author-proof copies. Author-proof copies are ones that it says not for resale on them. It looks like this. I've got one right here because I got it bookmarked on a couple places. See right there, not for resale. I can't do this backwards in the screen. It's fine. And so I opened it up, and I went to my dedication page. If you've been following my journey on YouTube, you'll know that more than a year and a half ago, a little more than a year and a half ago, my brother passed away. And a few months ago, my father passed away. It's been a rocky road, folks. And also a lot of life changes, including a move. And that's why you're seeing this new space. It is not put together quite yet. And so I'm not going to show you all the boxes and all that kind of stuff. But here's the grand tour. There it is. Okay. You'll see more. I plan on doing some vlog style stuff and just kind of hanging out with you. So that'll be fun. When I opened the book up, I went to the dedication, and this book is dedicated to my brother. When I first started writing it, it was late 2018, and I just kind of started from a writing prompt and wrote a little few hundred words long piece about the book. And a few months later, I had written a little bit more, and my brother suddenly passed away. And one of our last conversations was discussing this book and this story. And his death really put an impact on me in a number of ways. And themes of that are throughout the book. And so there's that. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about it in a moment. So opening it up and seeing that has a strange sort of finality to it. And so as INFJs, we tend to be so emotional over connections, and that kind of extroverted feeling goes crazy with us. And so when I have extroverted feeling, can I use it as past tense? I don't think so, but whatever. When I've FE'd something like this book, and my brother, even though he's gone, then to see it and see it done, there was a bittersweet kind of feeling to it, because this book was helping me cope, and writing it and working on it was giving me that distraction I needed in a lot of ways, and an outlet to explore themes of death and love and loss and fate. And so all of that is woven throughout the book. Tell you a little bit about it. And I'm going to tell you where to get it and all that kind of stuff too. But first, I wanted to share with you a couple of parts. I used some paper clips on a couple parts in the book, and I wanted to explain to you how I kind of wrote this. And I wrote the main character, his name is William St. Denis, as an INFJ. And so I wanted to share a couple passages with you that I'm hoping will resonate with you. So you'll see that these are very INFJ-like thoughts. And if they do resonate with you, this book will resonate with you. That's my hope. But at this point, it's printed. It's out of my hands. It's not mine anymore. It's yours. And it's up to your interpretation. And it's up to you to either like or dislike. But I got it out there. Through a lot of work, I got it out there. So I'm going to read the back cover for you, just so you can hear the synopsis. This stupid not for resale thing is all over it, so I have to do it this way. That's the only way I can get cheap copies, is to have not for resale printed on them. Otherwise, I don't get these books for free. When you're an author on Amazon, this book, I pay the retail price just like you to get a hold of these. It's a thing. Don't worry about it. All right. So the back cover, right? My name is William St. Denis. The first time I died was in 1915. I was 26 years old, and I remember nothing of my former life. As my spark faded, death herself took pity on me. She chose me and brought me back. Though we've never spoken, I've been tasked with carrying out her will. She's my responsibility, but I was careless. Entities that will use her power to manipulate the very fabric of life and death stole her from me. I must find her again. I must also find a way to lift this veil of shadow over my former life and find my place and purpose in this world. If I can't restore the balance between death and destiny, the woman I've loved for more than a century will die, and the world as we know it will burn. I am death's caretaker, and I will annihilate everything that stands against me in order to make things right. So a little bit about the book without giving away details, which is honestly really, really hard to do. Writing this was easier than writing that stupid thing on the back of the book. Because maybe it's an INFJ thing, we have this tendency to want to over-explain, and everything is here, and it's formed in ideas and connections and all that kind of stuff, but when it starts to come out of our mouth, it's just bleh. And we just vomit out whatever's there, and it kind of doesn't make sense. So it's hard to condense. I'm verbose. I get it. People have told me that on this stupid channel numerous times. They're like, you just keep talking and talking and talking, but you're cute, so you get away with it. That was a real email. Whatever. I'll take it. I'm just going to sit here and be cute. So the story follows William St. Denis. This is a supernatural book. It has that sort of feel to it. It is taking place in the real world as you and I would know it, but there are undercurrents and things hidden in every nook and cranny of psyche and of reality that regular people don't see, and William does. And that's the core of the book. And it's him finding his way. So I'm going to read a couple of passages to you real quick. There's just a couple paragraphs. And to give you an idea of how I wrote this and some of the feelings and emotions that, for me, as an INFJ, I poured into this character and poured into this book. First one's on page 57, right? It looked as if, though, I had single-handedly lifted a massive weight from her shoulders. Traveling alone was hard, I knew that. A friendly gesture, when you were at a low point, could breathe life into you like little else could. As lonely as it could be, as death's caretaker. Deep down, I supposed I was just wired to fix broken people. I don't know. You tell me, Mr. INFJ out there. Do you feel like you're wired to fix broken people? Yeah, you do. That's why narcissists get you. I'm sorry. It's just the way it works. Another one. We're going to go to page 128. It would never happen again. In times like this, death felt surreal. In a blink, someone was gone, and all the little details they'd left behind seemed so intense right after. After a few days, a few weeks, or a few years, those imprints on mortal life faded and disappeared. Before long, memories did too. Impactful life moments drifted into hazy recollections, and hazy recollections drifted and faded like the dust to which we all returned. Unless you were me. There's a lot of themes of death in this book, obviously. And, you write what you know. And those are the things that I've known and experienced this past year and a half. And I've had a hard time dealing with and have struggled with. But making it to this point and getting some of those thoughts out, this, to me, coming up with a story instead of journaling, was the way to go. And I've got a lot more to say. So there's going to be more books on the way. I'm going to share one more for you. Let me know if these thoughts seem familiar to you. All of this was my fault. I could probably just stop there, right? All of this was my fault, and my mind was spinning going over last night's conversation. She was right. I didn't show her who I was. I'd spent so much time being private. I just didn't know how to open up, and when I wanted to, my words didn't come out right. I suppose I feared being judged by others, so I didn't open up and ended up being judged anyway. The result was always a measure of self-loathing that was difficult to get past. Not that I've ever experienced self-loathing. So folks, listen. I need your help. If any video that I've ever posted has helped you in some way, all I'm going to ask you to do is pick up the damn book. That's all I want. And you know what? It's not even for the profit of it. Look, this book costs $12. All right? It's on Amazon for $12. I get $2 when I sell a book. That's it. I'm not out here trying to make tons of money off of this or trying to hawk my wares at you. What I'm trying to get is attention, because I feel like the character and the themes I explore in here are important for people like you or me, and people who feel a certain way about themselves and about others and have a difficult time balancing all of that in some kind of a reasonable manner. So I'm hoping it just gets attention. And if it gets attention and somebody reads it and that person has connections in the literary world, that's my goal. My goal is to be the writer, to write more books, and to just find some happiness that way with the words. Happiness with words. Doesn't sound too hard. It is available right now on Amazon. All you have to do is go there. The link is in the description. The ebook will be out very soon. Ebook release is next week, and you will be seeing me very soon. I've got a move to finish up. I'm almost there. I have a few days to go, and this will be a home that I'm going to be settled into. And this right here, this space, is where I will be writing book 2. I'm very excited, and I'm really happy to reach this milestone. There's a lot going on, and it's been a really rough go lately. But at the same time, you look towards these little things and they bring some joys to you. And connecting with you is also one of those joys for me. So I hope you'll consider picking up the book. I hope you enjoy it. And if you do, please do so with the intent to leave a review on Amazon. It's the most important thing for me, is that you give me an honest review on the book. Honest review. I'm not asking for anything else. Read it, soak it in, review, and let's go from there. And I hope in the future that much of what I say and much of what I write continues to resonate with you, and you and I continue to resonate on here, my sweet, sweet INFJ. One last thought. If I can take an idea and put it in a book, in 350 pages-ish of a book, and you're out there, and you want to write, and you want to art, and you want to do all of those creative things, you can do it. I'm certain you can do it. If an idiot like me can stumble through this and create a channel and write a book and get it out there, there's absolutely zero stopping you from doing so. I believe in you, and I can't wait to see your art and your words and your magic poured into this world. So thank you. You'll be seeing me again very soon. I just have to settle on a couple other little moving type things, and get some stuff straightened out. But I will be back in full force on this channel with uploads and all sorts of things to say, and I cannot wait to connect with you all again. Thank you so much. Please pick up the book. Please review it. I love you, and I will talk to you very, very soon.